The boys are back in town. What's up, guys?
J-Ho.
What's up, Jeff? What's up, Jeff?
Man?
We got S. Wash filling in for the guys today. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good, man.
Wash.
Happy to be here.
Always good to see you, Wash.
Jeff.
My man. What? Damn, Jay.
Let's get it. You know what time?
I mean,
It's
Wash
time.
is my co-host on Fresher Than Your Average podcast. You can check us out bi-weekly, all streaming platforms.
Yep.
But he is here to talk some sports today. But first things first, let's do our song of the week, Jeff. What you got? Song of the week, my brother.
So, I was in a little somber mood when I came up with this, but I changed it. So first it was going to be Kendrick. All right.
Yeah.
But I'm okay now. Everything's fine. So I'm going to go with what I have. The Ecstasy Freestyle, Russ, and Conductor Williams.
Okay. Conductor.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think when I hear Conductor, we have a problem. I don't think he missed with that yet. Now, the Conductor, that one may not be 100%.
Yeah,
but Conductor, we have a problem, may be undefeated.
I'm going to have to look.
Look into that ratio.
I'm going to go to the tape. I'm going to take it to the tape.
Yeah, he's smoking right now.
I'll go up next. My song of the week is Sounds of Blackness. Optimistic. Keep your hands
as long as you lead your head to the sky.
That's right.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah. Sounds of Blackness, man. Yeah, optimistic. Wash, what is your song of the week, my brother?
And rounding it out, man, Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead and go there, man. You know what I'm saying?
We here. Yeah.
It's been a good week,
Elvis was a hero the most.
Elvis definitely was a hero the most. Tell you what. Never mind. I was about to say something out the way. Let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing the right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
All right. Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
It's your boy, S. Wash.
Weezy and Coach Locke are out on assignment. It's basketball season for Coach Locke. Shout out to the Tigers.
Let's go, man. Tigers.
Yeah, shout out to Weezy out on assignment as well. Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Okay. All right.
Blessed and highly favored.
That's it, man.
Blessed and highly favored.
That's it, bro.
Episode 540, guys. We're moving on to the finale of our annual Top 7 series with the point guards.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
Hey, you better damn know it.
You better damn believe it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
No, I ain't doing it this way. I mean, as a kid from the South, from the South side of Nashville, Tennessee, the High Boys reunion, man.
Let's do it. Let's go.
That was it, man.
Yeah, we needed that this weekend. We didn't know how much we needed that.
We needed to come into the week on a high,
man.
We needed to come into.
That brought back such a great time in your life, man.
You start remembering
When was
first
that
time
show?
you heard those records.
Not a care in the world. What'd you say?
When was that show?
Saturday
night.
Last Saturday, okay.
Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
It was something that we did not know that we needed, but we
Shout out
needed.
to Amazon, man. They're streaming. They
Yeah.
undefeated on the streams right
Here's
now.
the thing that sucks about it, though.
Okay, talk
if
to
you
me.
didn't watch it live, it's dead. It's not
over.
there.
It's not there. Ah, makes sense.
It's not
Makes
there.
sense.
Because I tried to go back.
They try to rewind it.
No.
Yeah.
I tried to go back after Tuesday
Yeah.
to kind of
Just try to get yourself back.
a
yeah.
little
Yeah.
pep in
Yeah.
your step.
Yeah.
Gone. Kendrick's pop-out show, gone.
Gone. Yeah.
But there's always YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
It's always
It's
YouTube.
always YouTube.
Always
You
YouTube.
better believe
Yep.
it.
My best of the week is clearly the High Boys reunion. So we'll go to you, Wash. What you got? Best of the week.
Hey, man, coming in 6th man of the week right here. Being here.
Yeah.
Good to have you, Wash.
Yeah, good
Getting
to
the
have
call
you.
to come
Always
in
good
and
to
fill
have you.
in. Yeah, glad to be here. Best of
Well,
the week.
That's TBD. That is TBD. Because we're at the intro of the show. I don't know what you're going to do the rest of it. Right back to you. Worst of the week, Wash. What you got?
Worst of the week, man, I would have to say rounding out Beauty and Black, man. Tyler Perry on Netflix.
Oh man.
Oh God.
I finished this series
So-
up. It's my worst of the week. Man.
Yeah,
Tyler Perry, he needs to get help, man.
Is that a movie or a show, Wash?
It's a series.
It's a series?
It's about 8 episodes,
Oh God.
50 minutes apiece.
Oh God.
So Tyler Perry. Yeah, I watched all of them, cameraman. Tyler Perry had free range to
Beat Tyler Perry.
be like,
had
get
free
all of
range
his
to-
ideas and fantasies out there.
Oh man.
Oh, this is gonna be it's a train wreck. Unchecked Tyler Perry is a train wreck. I know that.
Yeah, man.
Somebody had AIDS in the first episode.
You're right. Yeah. Oh my God.
My worst of the week is Drake. Bro, leave DeMar DeRozan out of this, man.
Well, we on the same page.
Bro, you're not. Drake is, everybody knows, is my favorite current rapper that's out right now, and he makes it tough for me. You know, just make the slaps, dude.
Yeah.
Man, Thug is home.
Yeah.
Man, this is what took Ja Rule out, trying to be too tough
be
in
too
certain
tough.
situations.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what Nelly did? Nelly was like, "What? Man, you talking about me? Man, I'm staying right in my pocket.
Yeah.
Stay in your pocket, dude.
Yeah.
Because if you waver out of that, you can lose your core audience, which is me.
Yeah.
Because
He
bro,
was
I
there.
don't need you threatening dude, Debo.
That was the one.
Yeah.
This is my worst of the week too. I'll let you land.
No, I'm landed. It's over.
The jokes on the commentary, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Even the semi-mugging DeMar DeRozan when he walks
Yeah.
by. Okay.
Yeah.
Call him the P word under your breath when he's walking down, and I ain't like that.
Bro.
Like,
Right.
having your goon there, having Chubbs next to you.
Well, Chubbs is always there,
I
but
know,
in
but
turn,
still, he was there.
Bro,
He was an enforcer
Bro,
this
you
time.
don't have to go through that, bro. Like, just rap, dude.
Yeah.
All we need you to do is rap, dude.
We're talking about DeMar DeRozan too.
Yeah, he not a rapper.
Yeah.
He do rap though, but he not a rapper.
He's not a rapper. He's a professional
be real.
basketball player.
Drake need a slap, though.
Drake need to be slapped.
He need a slap. He need a song.
He needs a
He
slap.
needs a song.
Oh, he needs a
He
hit.
need a hit back.
He need-
Like,
Thug.
I'm not saying he's washed up. I'm not
do-
saying he's done.
Yeah.
But he needs something
He needs
good to go
He needs
his way. Because everything about him
It's
right
been
now
L's.
has been L's.
He has been L's.
He need one. That little no face.
Yeah.
No face. It didn't work.
That worked. Nah, that's straight.
If it's not straight.
Yeah,
But
straight.
it ain't.
He need a slap.
He
though.
need a slap.
He need a Drake slap.
He need one. He
need
need
one.
something.
I'm rolling.
He needs
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, and Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho
Yes, sir.
and Wash.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a Yellow Box of Cheerios recipient for the listeners.
Yep. So this week's recipient for Yellow Box Cheerios is Joe Few.
That's right. That's right. Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. Yeah, Joe Few, man. Son of
What did Joe do,
Gonzaga's
man?
men's basketball coach Mark Few has fond memories of hanging out courtside as a kid. The red shirt junior, I thought he was a true freshman. The red shirt junior,
He's a red shirt junior?
yes, has appeared in 29 games and averaged under 3 minutes per game.
He should be done.
With the Bulldogs up 36 points on Baylor Monday's season opener, Joe Few checked into the game. As soon as he checked in, Joe hustled back on defense to get in front of
Hustle back.
5-star recruit,
After the turnover.
top 5 NBA draft hopeful, VJ Epcon, man.
Yeah.
And the two of them collaborated in the clearest possible visual representation of a 5-star recruit versus the coach's
What's the
son.
coach's son?
Yeah.
Clear representation of it. Joe contested VJ on the dunk and was posterized for the world to see on national TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Undeterred, Joe notched 2 assists in that game and a steal.
Joe.
He
Look
knocked
at Joe.
two
In 2
Hard
minutes of
work,
play.
Joe. That's all I like that. Joe is hard
Gonzaga
work.
won 101 to 63. Mark Few. And I know Joe is just getting back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe
man.
doing what he supposed to do.
Contesting the shot because
He's the
in
coach's
turn,
son.
He is the coach's son.
Coach's son.
You got to be a coach on the court
Yes, sir.
because you're the coach's son.
That's right.
This is nepotism gone wrong right here.
That is nepotism going wrong in the
He deserved it.
in the most possible way.
I'm gonna be
And-
real. Joe gets it.
Joe gets
Joe
it.
gets it.
Joe gets
Joe
it. You got to
gets
make
it.
a business decision.
Yeah.
He's the one that's on the poster.
But can we give Joe? Can we cut Joe a little bell though?
Man, shoot it.
If he would have pointed up and said, "Look at the scoreboard,"
Yeah.
because they was up 30, up a 30 ball,
Joe was laughing about getting dunked on.
and dude's a 5-star recruit
Nah,
still
I gotta-
playing.
Cameraman, you got to add this into
Dude's still playing up down 30, and it's a minute left in the game.
Yeah.
Like Joe can point it to Joe. I'm gonna be real. You probably can go to the first half after this. Joe could have hit him with the hard ER if he needed to.
Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. On this week? No, I'm just saying.
If he would have said it, I would
not
have been
this
surprised.
week.
Go.
Not this
I
week.
would have been
Let's
surprised.
go,
Hard,
man.
Not this week.
No.
hard ER too.
Let's go. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast. revolution will be podcast. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like you do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy S. Wash.
Wash, where can they find you on social media, my guy?
On social media, I am Sean D. Washington on IG.
Yeah.
I'm not on Twitter. And I'm not on
Successful. Be careful. Be careful out there, Wash.
What's the other one?
Thread.
TikTok.
Different now. This is
not on any of those.
J-Ho, where they can find you at, Big Dog.
I'm Instagram, J-Ho, and Twitter as well. Holla at me.
And you can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Let's get to it, Jeff. What we got?
It is week 10
Week 10.
of the FSP Fantasy Football League. Playoff implications abound. Let's get it. Never trust the Niner one time for AB at 3-6 versus that one N-word in 10,000, whatever his name is. Twin is projected to win that one. He's also 3-6. This one, playoff implications. One time for Chaz at 4-5, number 6 ranked team. One time for DP, I know he's listening, also at 4-5, number 6 versus number 8. Playoff implications. Chaz projected to win that one by 8 points. Imaginary players, Coach Wayman at number 7 at 4-5 versus Return of the Mac, one time for Reagan at 4-5.
Okay, Reagan.
Whew. Coach Wayman had Lamar Jackson on Thursday night, guys. So he jumped out to a big lead on Reagan.
Yeah,
Reagan was projected to lose them by a 30 ball. All right, moving on. Now watch God at 5-4, one time for Sean Watts here in the building at 5-4 versus Bishop. Sick of my team. Cam had Joe Burrow
Yeah.
and Jamar Chase. Watch, it's rough for you. 100 ball by two players is tough.
That's right.
It's tough.
Of all the weekends.
Woo.
Of all the weekends.
You needed this one too, Wash. At 5-4, you needed this one. Cam is playing for next year, but it's okay. It is okay. That is a great win a great start going into the weekend for Cam.
Man.
At the second main event of the weekend, Mike Leach's power ship at 6-3, one time for D. Harris, number 3 ranked team versus Shane, third string commentators at 6-3. D. Harris is projected to win that one by 20 points. Yeah, he had a good Thursday as well. And the main event of the weekend, the battle for the number 1 seed in the league, the number 1 ranked Follow the Buzzards, myself at 7-2.
You ranked number 1, Jeff?
Yes, sir. Versus the number 2 ranked 7-2. My man, lead dog. You know what I'm saying? Versus the number 2 Broke Deck Mountain, one time for PO.
Pen in that one right there.
Uh-oh. All right.
Dog.
I am projected to win this one by 20 points, but we shall see. And that is week 10 of the FSP Fantasy Football League.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. All right, guys. The NFL trade deadline has happened. Now that the dust has settled following the 2024 NFL trade deadline, it's time to take a little closer look how the NFL's contenders or pretenders fared. 8 players were swapped Tuesday before the 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time deadline, bringing the final count of 18 moves during the league's trading period. Let's talk some winners, Jeff. Give me your first winner and why.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Push all your chips in, Baltimore. I love to see it. Go get you a receiver. Go get you a corner. Whatever's left of Tre'Davious White, just the same.
Hey, that rookie cornerback that you guys have playing out. Now that is a guy that's playing out of his mind, not Quinyon Mitchell. That's gas. My bad.
Solid.
Go ahead.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
All right. So Deontay Johnson's going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little upset right now. He has to get a lot of clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get there, sir. You know what I'm saying? Just hold your horses. Don't mess up the morale in the locker room. But the Ravens right now, my first
Okay.
win.
My first winner are the Kansas City Chiefs. What good teams do is stack depth for playoff runs, deep playoff runs at that, and great teams add talent for bargain basement pricing, and that is exactly what Andy Reid and Spags continue to do. They get the most out of a not so talented roster, and another season where we see them adding somebody like DeAndre Hopkins and Joshua Uche for a 6-rounder. Dude, how many more aging weapons can the Chiefs revive? My count says 6 right now. So,
That's tough,
man, they're doing a great job. Shout out to Spags, who I think will get another job at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Just another chance because the way he has that defense looking, putting anybody in there, playing at a high level. So, my first winner of the Chiefs. Wash, you got a winner?
I don't, man. I'm very biased when it comes to football.
Okay.
So did the Niners do anything?
No, we stood pat. Yeah, we stood pat.
We are winners, though.
You have a
because
great
we got
roster. You don't have to do
CMC coming
much.
back
That's the
this
thing.
week.
We won because we're getting healthy now.
Yeah, get healthy. CMC coming back Sunday.
CMC's coming back. Debo's clear. JJ's playing.
Now, C-Mac playing this week.
C-Mac's playing this week.
But-
playing this week.
Yeah. I'll go again with the Jets.
Cameraman, I follow the 49ers. CMC. I'm just messing.
Another winner for me are the Jets. Here's the thing. Aaron Rodgers got his way twice, guys. He did. He got Mike Williams the hell up out of there after he publicly put him on the Summer Jam screen. And also you trade for Devontae Adams.
I got read 3 times. Got your coach fired too.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
forget about that.
I don't think he had anything to do
you
with
damn
that.
lie.
I think it was the
You saw that push. You saw that push.
Yeah.
You saw that.
But given what they had to
He's like, he couldn't deny that.
yeah, that's true too. But given what they had to give up to get Devontae Adams, I think they got some of it back. Add another draft pick for Mike Williams. Man, from a petty standpoint, I see why he did that. But politics aside, I think we've seen Devontae Adams look better each game that he's played. And I just hope, how long that they can kind of keep that momentum going in the right way. We'll see. But I think they can save the Jets season for now.
They're just good enough to get that wild card. And then I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs.
You don't want to play them.
You don't
And they're
wanna play
just
them.
good enough.
Yeah.
Because their roster on paper is they still have it all.
Yeah. And in the
Right.
anything can happen. It's one game, right?
True.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Go ahead, Jeff. What you got? What's another one?
Wide receivers in general.
Okay.
The wide receiver position is so highly valued right now because teams put such an emphasis on those QB1s. And when you're looking to make a push, you look around and say, I need a guy. Pittsburgh looked up, they're ahead of schedule and said, you know what? We need a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you look up and you look at Jonathan Mingo going to God dog it. This was slipping my mind.
Mingo went to
I got the wrong. Forget it. Mingo got traded. You get Deontay Johnson going to the Ravens.
he went to the Cowboys.
Went to the Cowboys, but the Cowboys needed that, especially now with that going down. Pause.
That's why I got them as a loser. Let's talk about your boy, Jaden.
Talk about him.
Listen, they're ahead of schedule. We can say
I don't know if Jaden's my guy though.
you ain't
With
gonna
the
take that.
Commanders?
Okay,
That's Reese's guy.
That's
That's
Weezy's
Weezy's
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
That's Weezy.
But yeah, with the
You owe this quarterback class an apology.
you're damn lying.
You
No,
owe
I don't. It's
all-
one
you-
good quarterback.
Drake
That's
May
what
is solid. Drake May is solid.
Drake May. No.
Have you seen Drake May?
Drake May is not good.
I didn't say he was great. I said he's solid. You said they all was sorry.
They saw
You
it.
said all of them was sorry.
And they
You
are.
did. You did. Minus.
Jay Daniels.
Minus Jake Daniels. Everybody saw
Yeah.
it.
Nah, I think Caleb's gonna surprise you.
Yeah, not with that team. That team is incompetent. But back to the Commanders, they're ahead of schedule, clearly, leading the division right now. So on top of that, you add in Marshawn Lattimore, your guy, a 2017 first-round pick, and I think he still has a lot left in the tank, anchoring that Dan Quinn defense. So I think what he's done to put people around Jaden Daniels on offense and now adding some splash on the defense, Dan Quinn needed that. So the secondary just they've looked very dependent on the offense. We'll say they had a lot of lapses in the secondary. So getting Lattimore is going to be a consummate professional out there at cornerback 1. So that's good. Let's move on to the losers, Jeff. What you got? Give me your first loser.
Okay. Well,
You had another winner.
I did with the Lions.
Okay, let's talk about
that's
it.
right.
And
Okay.
GMs in general, I should say, go ahead. Well, I let Watch do the lines, but GMs in general that looked up and saw their teams in position to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said with the Commandos. Also talking about the Lions, of course, with the Chiefs. Just realizing we got to make a move if we can make this happen, right? And right now, we are ahead of schedule. Pittsburgh, like, go get some players and really make this work. That normally doesn't happen in the NFL. NFL managers and general managers usually conservative.
Yeah.
They want to manage the salary caps and things like that. But these teams are actually going all in. Love to see it.
Yeah, Watch, you had something to say about the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, they needed an edge rusher.
They
got
did.
Tyrese Smith. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to put them. They're already clicking, right? So to add that may give them that extra push to get to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, and that was a move that Brad Holmes had to make.
Yes,
he
sir.
just had to. You lose Aiden Hutchinson to a leg injury, like Wash mentioned. You bring in a guy that's still playing at a high level. Yeah, it's not the peak when he was in Green Bay or even in Cleveland. But if you look at this dude and playing at a high level, I think with that division, you got to find somebody else to play, and bringing in a guy that can actually get to the damn quarterback. That's their only hole right now. The Lions are the best team in the NFC, not named the 49ers when we're healthy. So, yeah, man.
I think the Lions are the best team in the NFC.
Yeah.
You can stop right there. You can just say
You think they
can
better
just
than
say
us?
right now? As of going into week 10, playing week 10, the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFC.
The NFC
in week 10.
The NFC North is the toughest division in football
Absolutely.
right now,
Right.
without
Absolutely.
a doubt.
Right.
Yeah, that's the most talented division. Okay. Losers, guys. Losers. What you got, Joe?
I know this is gonna sound rough for me because I believe the Music City Miracle was a forward pass. But the Tennessee Titans, either do it or you don't. Halfway trading all your players and then trying to keep some people.
Right.
If you gonna gut it. Get rid of everybody.
Crash out.
Exactly. Watch. If you're gonna crash out, crash all the way out. Get as many picks as you can. Start over. Cause guess what? That little win. I shouldn't say little win because every win in the NFL counts. But that win y'all got in Week 9 was fool's gold.
Definitely.
Gut this roster because you had all that cap money going into the offseason. You spent it all. And we're 1-7, 1-8, and then you get a win against the Patriots, and then you stop the overhaul. Nah, man, gut it.
The thing that sucks about that team, they're a quarterback away, and they don't have a quarterback, so they're planning for the future with their quarterback. Go ahead, but you can't get rid of everybody that you put all the money into.
Right.
L'Jarius Sneed, he's not good. I told you guys from the beginning, he just wasn't a good player for that team. He's a Steve Spagnuolo system player, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, no. So they overpaid for him. They got to keep Jeff happy. They still have what's the kid's name? Harold Landry, who can play at a high level.
That's what I'm saying.
And then on the offensive side of the ball, they just don't have an offensive line, and they also need a quarterback.
Did I see Taylor Lewan back out there this week?
Not in football.
He's hanging out.
I don't know why I thought I saw him.
Not hell no.
Chugging beers, yeah.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Line dancing.
My first loser is C.J. Stroud, man.
Ooh.
Houston Texans believe their players with their short-term abilities can kind of help settle that offense, but that offensive line is atrocious. It's one of the worst I've seen in the NFL. They believe, I guess, that SHAI just putting Band-Aids on things to kind of help that quarterback. That's not going to be it, man. If you make a trade, get some help on that offensive line. Maybe there wasn't anything out there for them to get, but regardless of the trade, it just brought no help for that quarterback. And now he's been pressured. Looks like Justin Fields when he was in Chicago. It's looking bad like that. So just one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And on top of that, you don't have Diggs. Nico Collins should be back in a couple of weeks. You're dependent on Tank Dell, who's 5'2". He can't get open.
Tank.
Yeah, he's a little guy, man. So, yeah, man, good luck to C.J. Stroud, the best quarterback from that class last year. So that sucks, man, seeing that. Another loser. Anybody?
Dallas.
Yeah, that's Dallas over here.
Go ahead.
First time on the show in a long time, so I'm going to take the opportunity to kick the Dallas Cowboys back in.
You should.
Shout out to Spike Lee. They did nothing for the running game.
They did.
And I know they're over there looking at the Baltimore Ravens like, damn, what could have been?
Yeah.
Right. King Henry wanted to go there, right?
He wanted to go there. Yeah.
What did Jerry tell him?
Don't know if it would work.
Don't know if
wow.
it'll work.
Yeah. Wow.
That's tough, man.
Wow. It's almost like he was, never mind.
Yeah, too soon.
That's my loss.
Yeah.
Or loser.
Let's talk about the Cowboys, man, because you try Mingo, and Jeff, you mentioned this.
Yeah.
You getting him, and I get it. He was a solid pickup, but, bro, he can't get open. And you need a guy that can get open.
Yeah.
Route running is hella questionable. He has zero ability to get open. And on top of that, he drops the hell out of passes. So I get that you're trying to get something on a bargain basis. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, like you're getting them for little than us, but maybe you can unlock the magic that was Mingo a while back. But he's a steal, I guess, in 2025.
I don't know if I'm Dallas.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound strange because they're so top heavy that I feel like one of those big contract guys should have been expendable.
Yeah.
For cap relief and for picks.
Yeah.
One of those big contract guys should have been expendable, especially with this year pretty much being in the toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, Washington is young enough to where they could come back to the pack here in the second half of the season, so we don't know that. But to me, if I'm a Cowboy general manager in the front office, I'm looking around and saying, we are very top heavy. We do not have any depth. We don't have any. We had to trade for Jonathan Mingo, for God's sake, to be a big playmaker for our team, and now we rolling Cooper Rush out.
And on top of that trade would have made more sense in August.
Yeah.
But you're making that trade, losing a solid pick from a team that would have let him walk for free at the end of the season.
And you mentioned GMs in front office. That's just Jerry Jones.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to remember that part too.
That's true.
Yeah,
good
that's
job,
tough, man. Yeah. Another loser for me, Steelers offense, man.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, man. Because between this and that trade for Preston Smith, I get that Omar Khan is looking to spend to win. Yeah. I get that. I'm cool with that. But with all due respect to Mike Williams, he's probably better in a situation where he's the fourth wide receiver in New York than being the number 2 in Pittsburgh.
You sure?
Yes, that is not a bro. That dude, and I know what they struck out trying to get Brandon Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to get Coop.
Yeah.
They also tried to get CD Lamb. That wasn't gonna happen. So in turn, bro, Mike Williams is older and a little bit longer in the tooth as far as injuries and things of that nature. He may help an offense, but I don't think he could transform the way that some of the guys that they were trying to get. So you're settling for Mike Williams.
Yeah. Okay, but you settle for Mike Williams.
Yeah.
But my only pushback to that maybe is that you still get the same results though. Yeah. Because I don't think you are expecting Russ to give you 300 to 350 yards a week passing every week. You want Mike Williams to give you a solid 300 or 400. You want for the second half of the season, if Mike Williams give you 400 yards receiving, that's a win for you.
But we see these trades happen like the same way that the Eagles traded for what's the kid's name, Jahan Dotson.
Jahan Dotson, yeah.
And it just ain't work.
Yeah, because
he ain't got 100 yards.
Well, I mean,
he was sorry in Washington.
But the other trade worked though.
Which one?
Saquon worked.
Saquon worked. That was a
Saquon
signing.
worked.
Yeah, that was a
Nah,
signing.
they should have won the trade.
No, that was signing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was a free agent. Yeah, they had a chance.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what
It's
worked.
rated that was on the Max show,
Hard
right?
Knocks.
Yeah,
The Giants was
yeah, man.
Yeah, that worked.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
I mean, but yeah, I mean that's just tough. Any other losers before we get out of here?
No.
Nah.
I don't know what the Titans are doing, but
Damn,
it's-
Titans.
yeah,
Damn, Cowboys.
yeah, Cowboys. That's tough.
Damn, the Dolphins.
That's one I feel like I was picking if I
What
said
could they? I mean, what could they have done, or what can they add?
It's not about adding. You looked around that as high power, as high expensive as that roster is, and you know this year is done now. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's tough.
Blow it up. You can get because you
get
have a
something.
lot that you can get something for.
But the pieces that you would trade, Jalen Phillips gone for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like who else can you trade?
Jalen
Bradley
Ramsey.
Chubbs. No, you're not getting rid of Jalen Ramsey.
There's
You
a
just paid him.
there's a Super Bowl contender that will take Jalen Ramsey.
That's
out.
80 in cap space that you already paid. You can't eat that. You can't eat that.
You can get one of the receivers up, one of them,
No.
or
Where's Odell?
one of those backs. Odell chilling. Odell.
Chilling. Right?
He on the roster.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get one of those backs because Dallas could have used one of those backs.
I hope so.
Mostert, A-Chain, one of them.
Both of them hurt.
A-Chain could play.
No,
He's not hurt now.
He's injured.
But that's what I'm saying. They're both off. The
Injured.
injury.
Yeah, well, they're
It's
injury
just hard
prone.
to
Don't get
trade.
it. Yeah,
It's
don't
hard
get
to
it twisted. He's a wee little fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get to halftime, guys.
sir.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted. Halftime, we are back with FSP's Heisman list.
Jace.
Each week of this college football season, the Full Sport Press Podcast
Jay.
will take a look at each of the 2024-2025 Heisman Trophy race contenders and break down the contenders or pretenders. Out of contention this week. This week.
This is your list, right?
This is the FSP's list. Clemson quarterback Clay Klubnik is not in contention. And also, Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders out of contention this week. Coming in at number 4, we have Oregon quarterback Dylan Gabriel, the top player on the top team in the country. Dylan Gabriel led a cerebral attack against Michigan in Week 10. It was Gabriel who played a near-perfect game, leading multiple impressive and long-scoring drives against the vaunted defense that is, Michigan defense lockdown. Crazy. Gabriel will have a potential Heisman Showcase game and will look like a rematch in the Big Ten championship game at this point against Ohio State. Up next, the number 1 ranked Dunks are at home. Against Maryland, Oregon is favored by 25 points.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 3, we have Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty. It's plus 440 right now. As good as the start of the season was for Ashton Jeanty, he's averaged right around 150 yards per game the last 3 games. For a group of 5 player to reach that Heisman Trophy, to get to that peak, he would have to go around 250 a game. Still, Boise State has 4 games remaining on their schedule. All the games, there'll be heavy favorites in, and a handful of which they have incredibly weak defenses. So, up next, the number 12 seed Broncos play at home against Nevada. The Broncos are favored by 24 points. Coming in at number 2, we have Colorado quarterback and wide receiver Travis Hunter, plus 185. The Colorado Buffaloes were on a bye this week, and Travis Hunter still saw his Heisman odds take a step forward. He hasn't allowed a TD at corner. And on top of that, he's doubled with every time he's on the offensive side of the ball, and we're still witnessing stuff that we haven't seen yet. If they can win out, you better believe Hunter has a good shot, as of anyone, to set for the Heisman, if not win. The number 20 seed Buffaloes are on the road against Texas Tech. Colorado's favored by 4 points.
Wow.
And coming in at number 1, we have Miami quarterback Cam Ward, plus 185. Takes his top spot away from the rest with a dominant showing against Duke in Week 10. Threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, improving Miami's record to a perfect 9-0 without a loss in sight on their remaining schedule.
It's his to lose, right?
Huh.
He is to lose?
He is to lose right now, especially if they win out. Hurricanes on the road against Georgia Tech. Miami's favored by 11 points. And that is FSP's Heisman's list. That's a good list.
Joe.
Should do it. Should have didn't play in the game.
Didn't play a game.
You got Dylan Gabriel played in the game, beat a really good team. Ashton Jensen
beat a really good team is a stretch.
Michigan's
ain't even top
defense.
25. Though.
Michigan's defense is very good.
Man, you're gonna be dude crying on TV again.
Oh yeah, man.
Just saying, man.
Yeah, especially this week.
Yeah,
You probably cried.
So in turn,
Yeah.
I think so. Who would you say is going to win right now if you had to put money on?
If I had to put money,
Yeah.
Travis Hunter.
If they win out, he wins.
Yeah.
What about Cam Ward?
If Cam Ward wins out,
I can't say nothing positive about a hurricane. Come on now.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm a
Yeah.
Seminole.
but and I'm a fucking Gator. I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell you, but
yeah.
Cam Ward, my guy though.
Yeah, I
Razorback.
My guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Razorback.
Oh my God. Yeah, man, you guys.
Wait, hey, hold on, Florida.
You guys ready to get
Florida,
started with
you
the
wanna
second?
talk-
half?
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you pick that out. All right, to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Second half, we are here with our NBA Top 7 series, the finale with the point guards. I am J Ho.
It's your boy, Big Jeff.
It's not washed, man.
This has been an
I'm happy to
exercise.
be here, man. I'm happy to be here. I've sat through this series
Uh-oh.
yelling at the phone, screaming
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
year in, year out, man.
Yeah, Washington.
You can
Here
take
I
my
am.
spot next year.
You're right.
I can't continue to do this. I can. Yeah. What'd he say? What'd he say?
Was the cameraman say something?
okay.
What'd you say?
Cameraman, I didn't hear him.
What'd you say? With this too?
Hey, that's what he said.
Oh.
That's what he
With
said.
this, what else did I say I was gonna quit?
You quit fantasy. You
Oh,
quit
yeah, I
gas
quit
money
that
house
shit.
money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I quit that for sure. I quit gas money house money. The bar has never been higher to be a starting point guard in the NBA. 17 of the top 18 point guards on this list have made at least one All-Star game. Who's the lone one that haven't made an All-Star game, Jeff? What you
On
got,
this
Jeff?
list?
I mean, Jeff.
What
Wash.
was your question
Hey.
again?
Yeah. Top 18 point guards on the list made at least one All-Star game. It's 2 people,
Cade won.
including Cade.
But Cade's one. And on our list,
Yeah.
it's just
Just
Cade.
on the from the pool.
It's Cade. It's only one on the list.
One more.
I'm missing somebody then 'cause I don't see him.
Yeah, you do.
DeJounte.
Nah, DeJounte's been an All-Star.
Yeah, that's it then.
Nah, there's one more.
Tyrese?
'Tyrese Maxey was an All-Star last year.
He was last, cause that was last year.
Who
Yeah.
who we missing there? Hold on. Cade is one.
And it sucks because he deserves to be one.
Brunson.
No, it's not
Brunson was
Brunson.
last year.
No, he was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Murray.
Murray.
I forgot he was on the list.
Injury.
He don't deserve it.
Injuries. Yeah, but
Yeah.
he would play.
That's a good
He's
one.
played.
He's played good
He's
enough.
played good enough.
But he in the West though.
Yeah, K's a little too young. It's kind of
That's another good point. In the
Steph.
in the West. Ooh, it's tough.
Fox.
tough.
Fox.
Yeah, you had to
Luka,
deal with
SGA.
Luka. Got to deal with Kyrie now.
Man,
SGA.
and that's just guard.
Yeah, he ain't gonna
Just
do it.
guard,
He
yeah.
ain't-
Anthony
talk-
Edwards,
right,
you got Book. It's
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
it's
It's
tough
tough
for
for
him.
him. Yeah, it's tough for him. Anyway, this list is strictly related to their 2023 stats and performance, and who has the best chance
Hey, oh.
of maintaining that great play through the current season. Go to the list from last year.
All right.
Let Watch get
my
that.
bad,
Watch.
Watch.
Go through that list, brother.
Do you mind if I repeat the rule again? The list is strictly related to their 2023
I like that one.
or stats and performances, and who has the best chance of maintaining their great play throughout the rest of the current season.
That's right.
All right. Top 7 list from 2023. At number 7, we had Jalen Brunson. Number 8, we had Ja Morant.
6.
Let's see it. Sorry.
Yes,
6, Ja Morant. 5, Dame Lillard. 4, De'Aaron Fox. 3, SGA. 2, Luka Doncic, and 1 Steph Curry.
Yep. Predictions for 2024, Jeff. You got it.
Well, I was wrong. I had Jalen Brunson leaving and Trae Young joining.
Why were you so mad at Jalen Brunson last year? Oh, that's my man.
Yeah,
He was like, yeah. Okay, that's
Atlanta.
A little bit, but I don't know. It was something.
It's something to that.
Weezy also had Jalen Brunson leaving.
Yeah.
But he had Ben Simmons joining. Jesus Christ.
That's why he missed the show.
Yeah. You had Jamal Murray leaving.
I did.
And you had CADE, Motorcade join.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to CADE.
Yeah,
CADE
shout out to
Icewood.
CADE.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to CADE Icewood.
CADE Icewood. We have one honorable mention. You guys were not voting for anybody. It was a very strict list, and it's hard to crack this top 7. But
you listeners.
You listeners. The one honorable mention will be Dame Lillard, 34 years old, averaged 24.7 assists in 73 games, All-Star, and he was All-Star game MVP.
Yeah.
A down year by his standards, when you say, Jeff.
Yeah. I mean, I think more so we say that just because of how the season ended.
It was a year of change for him, too. Got a divorce.
Yep.
And I also got a divorce from the Blazers.
From the Blazers.
Yeah, it's a double divorce.
Yeah.
And I think it's more of just adjusting to being a team's second player. He ain't been that since LaMarcus Aldridge in Portland.
And that was a 1 year thing.
And that was maybe a year.
Quick.
Yeah. And he struggled to an extent, but to see him only shoot 35 from 3, that lets he's one of the, I think, Steph, you got Clay. Then you got Dame Lillard, the best 3-point shooters of this generation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So to see him shooting 35, that I hope that, and it's looking like it's changing that way to get back closer to his 38, 39. So do you guys see Dame Lillard cracking the list next year?
Nah. This list is tough.
This is a tough
Yeah,
list.
I don't see him cracking.
We got a big dog coming back this year.
Man, you got Trae, and also on top of that too, Ja.
12 coming.
Man,
We got a big dog coming back this year.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to crack the list. Looking out. All right, coming in at number 7, we have De'Aaron Fox, 26 years old, averaged 26 points, 5 assists. He was the NBA steals leader. Wash, talk to me about De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, man, super talented, super athletic, very fast. Probably the fastest point guard in the league with the ball in his hands. I love pause. This is a good spot for De'Aaron Fox. I think this year is he has another opportunity this year to prove his worth because he got the Kings to the playoffs last year in the postseason, so that was a success. Didn't end quite to the expectation they thought they had. This year, though, he's got to get over the hump and at least win a series or 2.
And it just sucks because they were in the West, because they were 46 and 36. They're in the East, Jeff. They're in a higher spot.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think, speaking of how we spoke about Dame saying that was the season ended in rough for him, I would say the same thing for the Kings. That team is so well put together, and they play a fun style of basketball.
They do.
We should see them be just a tad bit more successful when it counts in the postseason. And I of course, Sabonis is my guy. You go get DeRozan. Now it's time. You got a 3-man squad that can really make some noise, I think.
Yeah, and I think Foxy, he's gotten better every year that he's been in the league. And the thing that has always been his Achilles heel is shooting. And he's also figured out a way to kind of improve that 3-point percentage, getting that up to his highest this year, 37%. So the only thing that I worry about with him is adjusting, playing alongside Domas, Jeff's guy, and also now DeMar DeRozan. So if they can figure out a way to continue to get those three playing at a big 3 level, and I say that relatively as far as their big 3. But, man, become a better defender, led the league in steals this year. Just had a good season, man, and I just hope that it continues to go that way because I like De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, coming in at number 6, Jeff, who we got?
TYRESE Maxey from the Philadelphia 76ers.
24 years old, was the most improved player in the NBA this year. Also an All-Star, Jeff. How you feel about TYRESE Maxey?
I called that last year on the show that he was going to be the most improved and going to be an All-Star last year. He just it's been building.
Yeah,
he's been getting more and more comfortable. Be on the same team with Joel Embiid. Also, seeing James Harden, how he was able to get himself, to be James Harden of the thing. Yeah. And then you get Tobias Harris out of there as one less person taking shots. The TYRESE Maxey gets freed up. I hate the fact that he's, as of recording, he's dealing with a little bit of an injury right now. Yeah, so hate to see that, but he had a great season last year. And Philadelphia made a huge move in the offseason, and we still haven't seen that team in full strength.
Yeah, so when they say
It's
it's full
gonna
strength, it'll be, and they're 1-6 right now as we record this podcast, so that's tough. Wash, how you think about Tyrese Maxey?
Well, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I called him early on. I like what he's doing. It sucks that he's going through a little injury right now, but for what he did last year, you kind of knew it was bound to happen because he carried the load, when Joel Embiid was in and out, inconsistent, up, pause again. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me starting this season. There's going to be a little soreness. So I like your Maxey. Yeah. Soreness?
Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Give him a hard hand. Let's keep going.
Man. But to see the
UD hand.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, man.
Just seeing the trajectory of Tyrese Maxey is cool to see. Just 24 years old, got his first All-Star nod. I think he'll take an even bigger step now once he figures out a way to play alongside PG and if Joel Embiid ever plays. Yeah. Which in turn, I see why he smacked that down.
Joel Embiid. Totally understand.
Totally understand. That dude right there playing too much. Yeah.
The journalist.
Yeah, the journalist. Yeah. Come on, stop playing. People. Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. I get it. You looking for an easy come up. Sometimes you can just tell people ain't never got hit in their mouth.
Yeah, man. Stop playing. All right, who we got at 5, Jeff?
All right. It threw me off a bit with time I get hit. Anyway, Tyrese Halliburton from the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers, 24 years old, averaged 20 points and 10 assists, led the league in assists, All-NBA third team, and also an All-Star. Wash, talk to me about Tyrese Halliburton.
Not a fan. Overrated.
Damn.
Yeah, and some of it is personality for me. It's just a goofy character, so maybe I'm holding some of that against him, but man, he's overrated. I think he's I don't think he should be in the top 7.
Yeah, he's from Kenosha, so in turn being from Kenosha, you got to shoot him some bail. Yeah,
I think he needs y'all though. He needs fresher than your average.
Yeah, well, I think he just do his own thing, man.
Which is fine.
But you can do your own thing. Yeah. But and not saying we all should not dress alike. We all should have our own
style.
Jazzmatazz, as they like to say.
Jazzmatazz. That's a fact, Jack.
But he needs y'all though. Yeah. But that's beside the point.
Is he the best pure passing point guard in the NBA right now?
LUKA.
I think LeBron, but
LeBron at a point. But is he between Hallie and LUKA? If LeBron's a point, we need to redo this list.
Damn right.
Yeah, we need to redo this list.
Honorable mention.
I don't think LUKA's a point guard. I just think he has the ball in his hands the most. I think Jokic is a better passer than a lot of these guys.
Absolutely.
But LUKA is listed at PG, right?
Yeah, but I thought you were asking, is he a best
pure
passing point guard?
Yeah,
pure passer?
Pure passing point guard. If he's a lead guard, I think it is. I think.
Now, if it's pure passer, then Jokic and LeBron are in the conversation.
Yeah. A little long in the two. Yeah, Chris Paul's a little long in the two. Yeah, a little older. But is there a better transition play, Jeff? I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I like Halliburton, man.
Yeah.
Talked to Coach Locke. Coach Locke introduced me to Tyrese Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard about him, of course, saw him, but then Coach Locke would speak very highly of him. Sat down, watched a few Pacers games. I see it.
Yeah, he watched him play alongside Fox that long. Yeah. Then he left and went to Indiana and figured it out. Yeah.
Figured out, and I think they made some good moves getting Pascal, and with their roster, and got, they got shooting, and they're scrappy.
Yeah,
they're gonna make some noise in the East too. East is gonna be fun in the playoffs.
Yep.
Really fun.
To see the way that Weird shot, and he shot 40. 2 years ago, and then it went down to 36, uncharacteristically low.
Right.
That 36 is tough, man. And helped lead that Indiana team. Did they go to the Eastern Conference Finals?
But he only played one. I mean, he missed all the damn games. He
right
there
for the first time since 2013, 2014. So that's a big thing. So you got to give him some credit for that. But I think he has to be a little bit more aggressive in certain spots. I think he kind of takes plays off and then just overpasses. Not my type of point guard, but I think Tyrese Halliburton is a good player, and got a gold medal out of it for a good year.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right, who we got at 4?
Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks.
28 years old, averaged 28 points, 6 assists. He was All-NBA and also an All-Star.
All-NBA what?
Second team.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What you got, Jeff? Go ahead. Speak on it. You don't even like Jalen Brunson. But speak
damn. I don't understand how Jalen Brunson is this low.
Okay.
28 points, All-NBA second team, 6 assists.
Sure.
I remember, cameraman, on the playoffs when we had a Jalen Brunson discussion. it was said that Jalen Brunson had to become the number one player on his team when Julius Randle went down with injury, and Jalen Brunson lived up to being the number one guy and led his team to a playoff run. Jalen Brunson is now 4th on the top 7 list behind players who, guess what, cameraman, didn't even make the damn playoffs.
Clear out.
How in the world do you average more points, more assists, and take your team further in the NBA than a person ahead of you?
What else?
Wow.
What you got, Wash?
Brunson is my kind of point guard, man. Just straight dog.
Yeah.
Getting it out the mud. He controls the tempo of the game so well. Nobody expect for him to come in and take command and control the way he did with Randle going out. So was very impressed with his output last year.
Yep.
Good spot for him, number 4 for sure.
Yeah, good spot for him. I just think that if you're comparing two people, and if you put Steph Curry on this team, they would be in the exact same spot. So yeah. So and,
wait
and
a
then
minute.
if you put Jalen Brunson on this team,
You think if you put Brunson on the Warriors,
they wouldn't be any better.
they wouldn't be. They wouldn't.
No, dog.
Now to that comparison, that's not necessarily fair. I mean, they're two totally different players.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is you just switch the two. I'm just saying literally. Hey,
So put Curry with the Knicks.
Bro, they would. I tell you what.
If you put Curry with the Knicks, what do they do? Are they better, or are you saying
They make
the
it
same?
to the finals.
To the finals with Curry?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Under Tibbs.
Yeah.
Curry can't play no minutes. Bro.
Jalen Brunson,
Curry ain't playing no
Jalen
minutes.
Brunson don't play defense.
I ain't talking about defense, I'm talking about the minutes.
That's a part of it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
That's a part of
minutes.
it. He don't play no defense. He's literally the worst defender on their team. They hide him. He guards
Steph
four.
been doing his whole 15-year career,
That's not
bro.
true, bro.
They've been hiding Steph.
That's not true.
How many times they hide Steph?
You say that, and then but
They've been hiding Steph since he left Davis and Parker.
You say that, but then you don't say that how they don't hide Jokic. They hide Jokic.
How can you hide Jokic?
And you can't hide Steph Curry.
Bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, you put Steph on.
That's not true, bro.
Jud
He
Buechler.
guards people. I've never seen this guy stop anybody. You seen Steph stop people.
I seen James Harden just stop a whole team last week.
And you looking at one clip from a guy's literally the worst defender in NBA history. Man, what the hell ever. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, man, I think at a high level, my guy too, finished top 5 in the MVP vote. Just one of those guys that can play at a high level. But I mean, let's just be real. I mean, he's not better than Steph Curry.
No. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
That's where you
That's
and those
not what
people
we're
who
saying.
complain about this list get confused.
Yeah, that's not what we're saying.
Think about it. America has
I
that
read the rules
bad.
after you did.
Yeah, America has that bad this year. We misinterpret the rules and what really how. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
What we got at 3, Joe?
You might want to do this one.
Okay, cool. It is Wardell, Stephen Curry. Had him higher on my list. The highest paid player in the NBA. Averaged 26 points. Shot 40% from 3. NBA Clutch Player of the Year. And also All-NBA and an All-Star. Yeah. Steph Curry with no Andrew Wiggins. Klay Thompson playing shell of himself. Still figured out a way to play at a high level. Wouldn't you say?
Steph Curry played at a high level, yes.
Yeah. You can't help it.
All-NBA.
He 13.
13.
You can't help it. You laughing at that like you laughing at
No.
that's
I'm
chump.
not laughing at All NBA 13. That's not chump.
You laughing at that like
That's not chump. That's not chump. There we go. Brunson was All NBA second.
Bro, we put a dude at number 1 on our list that was not All NBA first team.
It's true.
So come on, man. Don't do that. Don't use that shit when you want to use it for your shit. Now, I was letting you cook for a long time.
you do that.
But Jalen Brunson, bro, is number 1. Jalen Brunson is not number 1 on this list.
I know, he's not
And then we had Jalen Brown number 1 on this list, and that motherfucker wasn't even an All NBA player.
Jalen Brunson is not.
He was not All NBA. Period. He wasn't even third team.
Jalen Brunson.
He wasn't even third. He wasn't fourth team.
Jalen Brunson is not number 1. I never said
Jalen Brown was number 1 on our
Jalen
list,
Brown.
and he was not All NBA shit. So in turn, if you're gonna do that,
By the
make sure
criteria.
it's by the criteria. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna do that shit, make sure you keep it that way all the time, because Jalen Brown was indeed not NBA shit.
Right.
He was, and he had the number 1. Whatever you want to call it in the league.
So
they lost 5 games all year, and that motherfucker still wasn't number 1. So he wasn't, and he still got number 1 on your list because of a finals performance. Fuck out of here.
A playoff performance, an all-time playoff performance. But anywho, we're talking about Jalen Brunson, who averages 28, not 26, 6, not 5, All NBA second, not third, and went to took his team further. Than the
Why
playoffs.
was Jaylen Brown number 1 on our list then?
We can't change Jaylen Brown's list. That has already been posted and put out. I'm talking about point guards, top 7
So,
right
you know
now.
what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that it's cool with Steph Curry being. He should be higher than. We should be higher.
Steph Curry
should be higher than
Hoops.
Yeah, I had him at 2. I had him at 2. You know, what
Number
I'm saying?
2, we have somehow Steph Curry should be higher than MVP candidate LUKA Doncic.
The worst defensive player in the entire NBA.
Dude, what is Steph Curry?
Not the worst.
What is James Harden?
Well, we
Not the worst.
Brother.
That nigga brought up James. It is LUKA
You're not helping me
Doncic,
right now, brother.
25 years old, averaged 33, 9 and 9.
Shit.
First team All NBA. He's an All-Star and the NBA scoring champion. Watch, talk about LUKA Doncic.
Special year, man. Special talent.
year.
Not the best defender, obviously. They hired him, but he still took his team to the finals. You can't knock that. Put up career-leading numbers. You know, the Mavs overachieved last year. Big part of that was because of LUKA.
I'm with that.
So yeah, I like him at 2 here. Definitely had a better year than he's in the right spot.
Yeah. Ended up 3rd in MVP votes, the highest finish of his career.
Yep.
That 3-point percentage is up to 38%. Shot up 36 the year before that. Just ran out of gas, against the Celtics, but just unstoppable one-on-one.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he just has to figure out a way to at least play a little bit of defense. That is the knock with him and Jokic. That's why in my eyes, they would never be better than certain players because you have to play the other side of it. Because if you're just playing one side of the ball, you might as well play football.
But see, but here
all time, or you talking about just period?
Period.
Right now. I'm just asking.
Yeah, you got to play. If the basketball, you got to play both sides. It's not football. So if you're a quarterback, just play quarterback, dog. But if you're rolled out there, him and Jokic are just historically bad defenders. Historically bad.
May I ask?
Mm-hmm.
You call him Wardell Stephen Curry.
He's not historically bad, bro.
Fuck me.
He's not.
Right.
It's bro. I'm telling you.
No.
He's never listed.
No.
He's never listed as a bad defender like this dude.
You got it, brother. Yeah, when that's what you lead with, I can't say nothing. Because if you talk about Jokic's defensive prowess, you talk about Luka's or lack thereof, and you don't bring up Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry,
bro, but we saw LeBron sit at the top of the key and say, "Give me him," or get the matchup
James is 55 pounds heavier than this.
Or you jumped in there before I finished, or set up the pick and roll for Kyrie to get Kyrie isolated on Steph.
Why would they run a pick? I've never seen anybody play. What you said right there was wrong.
Okay,
because
but you jumped in again because you gotta let me finish. If you let me land, I can correct myself because Jeff is very intelligent, right? You know what he's talking about. So if you allow Jeff to, I understand that, or bang. Okay, well, fuck it. With the isolation, Kyrie get the bucket, get Steph on. Let's do that then.
You want to talk about
do that. So if you want to do that, Kyrie take the ball, get him on you, and it's a bucket, and it's a bucket, right? One of the all-time shots of our lifetime, right? On his hands. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing that.
Say that. But what you said was to run a pick and roll with.
Bang!
They never ran no pick and roll together. So that was
Kyrie for 3.
Yeah, just bang. Yeah,
that's what happened.
And then it ended up Kyrie never getting another championship, and Steph got 2 more after that. So.
With KD.
Yes. I don't give a fuck who was
with KD.
He got 4.
KD,
and he got 1 by himself.
That one. That's the one. That's the one right there.
Been there?
That's the one.
And he got 2 more. He got 2 more before that.
Kyrie went back.
He got 2 more before that.
With KD.
He got no. He got 2 more before that.
Say the whole thing. With KD is number 1.
He got 2 more before that. He has 4 rings.
He does have 4 rings. You know he played LeBron with Dirty Diana as his number 2.
Do he got?
He played LeBron
and number 1.
Who's a better basketball player?
Who we count?
Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving.
Oh shit!
Fuck out of here.
Oh shit now.
And number fuck the better basketball player is.
Oh shit now. Oh shit
fuck
now.
out of here. Coming in at number 1, who we got, Joe? Man. One is cemented.
One is the greatest shooter.
No,
of all
one is
time.
cemented.
One is the greatest shooter of all time.
No, one is cemented.
One is
as
the greatest
best
shooter
player
of all
of his generation. Fuck
what generation is that?
Steph Curry.
What generation is he the best player in?
Okay, who played?
What was LeBron at? He was 3 years after LeBron, right? What year is LeBron?
LeBron's generation.
It ain't the Steph era. It's the LeBron era.
It ain't no Steph era, bro. It ain't a Steph era, bro. If you cut on NBA 2K right now, it says Steph Curry era.
The first time they did that was the Jordan, Kobe, LeBron era.
Bro, that's
we just finished the LeBron era.
If you go right now and you cut you cut the game on, it says Steph Curry. Well, you know it's Steph Curry here, man. Who we got to win, man?
SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, man. 26 years old. He averaged 30.6 assists and 5 rebounds. First team All-NBA. He was an All-Star. And Luka Doncic finished third in MVP votes last year. Finished second in that very same vote as SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander. Watch, talk to me about SGA.
SGA, the future is bright for this kid. I think the best years are ahead of him. I think still. I mean, the way he control again, just a point guard that's a controller of the game. He has great tempo, uses his body, pause very well. Where he takes OKC this year, I think the next step is Western Conference Finals. You know, is a good goal for him. But yeah, man, I like SGA, best point guard in the league. I agree.
Yeah, a much improved defender. That's the first thing you hear about SGA because you know why? There's two sides of the ball. This is basketball, not football. Jeff talking about SGA.
Man, just defend Stephen Curry, who ain't never been a defend.
But if you look at
he won't defend the parking ticket.
But if you look at that defensive rates,
that's the clip.
There's a person.
That's the clip right there. Go ahead, brother.
Who has ever defended a parking ticket?
I'm just having fun, bro. See,
so in terms, so what I'm saying is, if you look at defensive rates.
Oh, we're doing that. Jay.
Defensive rates may be a first.
Do that, Jay.
That may be a first.
Jay.
History, man. Defensive rates.
Jay.
Go ahead, Cook. Land it. There you go. Defensive rates.
Jay.
Defensive rates.
Got it.
If anyone else in this room would have brought that up, you would have walked out of the show. There's a reason why cameraman and myself are reacting the way we are.
Right.
Because, bro, I brought up defensive rating by Jokic one time. You called me everything but a child of God.
You didn't, bro.
On this show.
What you said, bro,
it's recorded. We got the footage.
It's two different things. It's different rates and it's defensive shares. But if y'all want to watch a little bit more basketball,
man, we go. Here we go. I got nothing. SGA, he plays for Oklahoma City Thunder, man. I don't know when they won't be good in the next 5-10 years. Like they have a young squad.
Yeah, that's
all the draft picks in the world.
Yeah,
and even more draft picks after you get rid of the world, Craig. Like they have a lot going their way. And SGA is being the catalyst and the leader that conducting that train. I love it, man.
Yep, hardest guard in the NBA. The thing is, he gets to the line a lot. So in turn, they're saying he's hunting for fouls. That was something that was used for the James Harden situation. But again, just got to stop it.
Yeah.
He's playing at a high level. I have him number one on my list. Just a great year. Something that, that can't be replicated, the way that he plays, the shiftiness, the craftiness. But it is everybody has their thing, right? They say that,
for sure.
One of those things, there's a Jordan didn't play with enough people, so he's a ball hog. Kobe Bryant was also a ball hog, not a great teammate. Steph Curry is Stephen Curry. Like, everybody has their things that they talk about. But, this the thing.
What's Steph Curry's thing? I'm just asking.
I would say, let me see.
He's a favorite player?
Nah, man.
I think Steph exercises.
I'm just asking, what's his thing? I want to hear you say what his thing is, though.
I mean, I don't.
I think Steph exercises, though.
Oh, he couldn't get over, couldn't win the big game.
Yeah. He couldn't do it without this dick step.
Yeah, I can see that. I think LeBron's thing. Oh, he's a coach killer. We get coaches up out of there. He's the GM.
Legit.
GM. That's his.
Yeah.
That's his.
I mean, he's proven to be that, though. I mean, he's got his son there.
Lex.
You saw what he did in Cleveland before he left LA.
The thing is, when people have knocks on people, like it ain't too far off. There's some smoke there.
But here, I just want to interject, Rick, because in the NBA, superstars play to their strengths, right? So we talk about Luka. Luka went to the finals, clearly playing his brand of basketball. Is he a bad defender? Yes, but if the league hasn't adapted to where they can make him pay for that, Luka's going to continue to be Luka, right? So after last season, you can't really say, oh, well, Luka don't play. Well, he plays shit defense. That may be true, but he got to the finals.
And the funniest
And
thing,
he averaged 30 plus, 9 and 12.
Jeff has really like two favorite players in the NBA history. And Allen Iverson was a shit defender. One of the worst defenders.
Wait. No. Don't do that.
No.
And so now we're back on the guards. Okay,
Let's do that.
All they say is, yeah, Allen Iverson ain't playing no defense. Like, and he came out and said, you know I ain't playing no defense.
Can I say something?
He's a shit defender.
We just praised a gentleman on this list for leading the league in steals.
Leading the league in steals, bro. Do you know
You said he wasn't
Larry Hughes led the league in steals. It don't matter.
You said this gentleman was
Ooh,
an
Larry
improved
Hughes
defender
guy.
because he led the league in steals. Hey, I led the league in steals for 3 years in a row.
No, I'm talking about on ball. I'm talking about on ball. Allen Iverson ain't never. You know why Allen Iverson didn't play no defense? Because he was saving it all for offense. He did not play any defense. So for you to sit and be like, oh, Steph Curry can't defend a parking ticket, and it's like your favorite player in NBA history can't defend his name.
Well, the thing is, brother, you bring up defense all the time
Because
to the
these
detriment of.
motherfuckers don't play defense.
Can I say this? You bring up defense to discredit the yoke dog.
He can't play defense. You know.
Man, that's crazy. Jokic gives more defensive effort than Steph.
No, he don't. No, he don't. We watched him get. The reason that they lost that series is because he can't defend. Like, what are you talking about?
They lost that series. They didn't have another shot getter because your man's ain't ready yet. Wasn't ready yet.
Ooh.
Michael
Jamal
Porter
Murray?
Jr. wasn't ready yet.
He played fine.
No. They fine. Fine is 12, 14 points a game. You need a Michael Porter Jr. to give you 22, 23. That's what they need. Cause
How can you do that and Jamal
literally-
Murray shoots 25 shots? How?
It's a sports show. It's gonna be dry on a sports show. They ain't watching this for our bodies, nigga. They watching
Yeah,
it for our
right.
sport.
Well, what is he talking about?
Pardon
He's drying up.
Pardon me.
I just don't
Pause.
understand that, bro. Like, that boy don't play no. It's known.
Let's go. Let's wrap it
It's
up.
known.
Let's wrap
It's
it up.
known. Go through the list.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, go through the list.
All right. So coming in at number 7, we have De'Aaron Fox. Number 6, we have Tyrese Maxey. Number 5, Tyrese Halliburton. Number 4, Jalen Brunson. Number 3, Stephen Curry. Number 2, Luka Doncic. And number 1, SHAI Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to it, man. Who's leaving the list, Jeff?
Tyrese Maxey leaves the list.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. What you got?
I got Halliburton leaving the list.
Halliburton leaving? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Halle leaving. Maxey's gonna leave because of injury. For
There you
sure.
go.
Yeah.
That was it.
I'm not gonna put that on him.
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
be out for a while.
Yeah,
he's gonna be out for a while.
It's hard to get back. He ain't gonna average
Yeah.
26.
And that
He
team's not
gonna
gonna.
average 18.
That team not gonna
They're
play.
not gonna-
They're not gonna play a lot of games together. Like, yeah, it's gonna be rough on Tyrese.
Who you got joining the list? What you go ahead, Joe?
12 back.
12 back.
12 back.
12 back.
12 back.
12 back on that list.
12 back on
Yeah.
that list.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta
it.
find a way to put 12.
Yeah, 12 on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They might have to. We have to make that to 8.
He missed.
He
must
gonna
see
make
TV.
that list.
Must see TV.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
ain't number
Make
3-4 people in the league like that.
I-
Stop whatever you doing and watch him.
Hey, come on. Can I give my John Moran credit?
I already gave you that.
Okay. That's
That was with you when he was at
Murray.
Bird. Yeah, I gave you that already.
Sure. Yeah.
Cause I was a Zion guy.
He's gonna win Player of the Year, National Player of the Year. Everybody's like, you play for Murray.
Nah, it was solid.
I'm fucking cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
nasty.
he's a dog.
12 nasty,
Nasty.
bro. He
He's
nasty.
got to keep his nose clean.
Got to keep his nose clean.
his nose clean.
He got to keep his nose
Yeah,
clean.
gonna be all right.
12 gonna make it. I think Trey gonna make it too. I think
can see-
Trey will
I
make
can see
it. Trey gone though.
Trey got to get.
Trey gone.
Either
Going
Trey
to
gone. Hear me
LA.
out. Hear me out.
You gotta trade him for D'Lo,
Either no, you can't do that. Atlanta's a bad front office. They can't take that trade.
bro. They getting 2 first rounders. They getting 2
I'm gonna be
first
real.
rounders.
I've been an
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks fan a long time. They trade for D'Lo. I'm
Bro,
done.
D'Lo's on
You
a
done?
1-year deal.
Nah, you're not done.
No,
You're not done over there.
2 first round
There's
picks.
no way.
Or that might turn into some.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That could turn into Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag.
It's turning the
Yeah.
Cooper flag. That's how bad the Hawks are. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about that young man. Hey, speaking of Cooper Flag,
Which is
Spoiler alert.
coming? It's a draft.
everything that's advertised is Cooper Flag.
Nasty. Motherfucking nasty. And that is our NBA top 7 series.
Hold on. I got two coming.
Yeah,
two.
who you got coming in?
But I'm with you, Ja.
Ja.
And who do you?
Allen Iverson. Russ. He got Russ and Allen Iverson.
Hey, shout
Shout out
out
to
to the
Russ.
right man.
He got
First ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I just got Ja,
absolutely.
man.
You
1-2.
got
1-2.
What you mean?
Just Cade, no motorcade.
Whose spot does he take?
That's what I'm saying.
It's a tough list.
Steph ain't moving.
I think Cade.
Wait a minute.
I think Cade has a great
I'm
year.
just looking through the list. Jalen Brunson, he might be lower on the list, but he's not losing. Luka not moving. SGA not moving.
De'Aaron Fox could lead.
De'Aaron Fox
could lead.
Could get a little tricky.
Because it's more shots for DeMar DeRozan.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It'll be to his detriment because if he prioritizes winning, that may get him out of the top 7.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out who would.
Because Cade is hands down number 1 option in Detroit.
Oh, absolutely.
Hands down.
Yeah.
With Sacramento, it's a bone. It's gonna be nice with DeMar's gonna give you 30 or 25. De'Aaron might give you a couple of 16s here or there, just because.
Yeah. All right. So our list, the number 1 point guard was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yeah. The number 2 shooting guard. Well, number 1 shooting guard was Devin Booker. Okay. The number 1 small forward was Jaylen Brown. The number 1 power forward
Jason Tatum.
it was JT.
It was Jason.
It was JT. And number 1 5 man was Giannis.
Yeah.
No, it was
Big Yoke Dog.
Yoke Dog. Yeah, it was Nikola Jokic. Yeah.
He tried to get JT.
I forgot JT. JT made that. Yeah. So
he made that.
That's a good 5. That's a tough 5.
He should have been too.
JT is the best power forward. No, you're crazy.
You mad about Jaylen Brown. Giannis was 1.
No, they're both first team All NBA. One made further. One made it to the fucking finals
because of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown was MVP of the whole Eastern Conference,
and went on one All NBA team to save his auntie. Now tweet some questions throughout the week.
What that is. Scared he gonna say something.
Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend. Everything paid for. I jumped the gun just a bit. I was shout out to Weezy. I was just messing with Weezy on that one. Shout out to Weezy.
Camera's always on, brother.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.